Welcome. It's Facts You Don't Know. If it's your first time here and you want to find out new facts that will definitely make you smarter and more, and first make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything.
Single mom welcomes abandoned baby without knowing what she's hiding. A single mother shared the story of her surprise and joy in finding two babies she adopted a year apart. Kathy Page, who lives in Colorado, has agreed to make some changes to her life after getting divorced in her early 30s. She switched jobs and bought to renovate a 4-bedroom house, but still felt like something was lacking. She agreed to go along after she got an email from a local church about fostering kids, and it changed her life forever. She said in a post, "For love what matters. What I heard about foster care that evening gave me chills and frightened me, but it also twisted my heart in a way I couldn't stop thinking about." She agreed to take the plunge in 2015 and applied to become a foster carer. Kathy started caring for children who had undergone abuse at a young age. The experience made her know what she was keen to make the relationship more permanent and looked at the cycle of adoption. Soon afterwards, she was approached to take in a 4-day baby boy who was abandoned in hospital. It revealed that he was addicted to drugs but showed no signs of withdrawal, and Kathy jumped at the opportunity to take him in. "I called my mother frenzied and begged her to come with me and help make this happen for the next few months," she wrote. "I have no idea how I could take care of a 14-month-old and a newborn all by myself, so I knew I needed assistance." She renamed him Grayson and took care of him for 11 months, when his biological mom was being hunted down by care staff. No one responded to the ad posted in the newspaper or came back in search of the boy to the hospital, she said. "Part of me was glad that no one came forward, so that without resistance he would be mine forever. But there was always a pit in my stomach about one day having to tell my son that nobody appeared at the hearing of his termination." On his 11th month birthday, Kathy officially adopted Grayson, sharing how her heart breathed in joy and sadness that day. Less than 2 weeks later, her caseworker asked Kathy if she could help her out with another 4-day-old baby, this time a girl. She too was exposed to drugs and was left at the same hospital. Though overwhelmed by the idea, Kathy decided to take her in. Her exposure to drugs and medical condition was the same as that of Grayson. "So I thought to myself, you can do this. You did it before," she wrote. It was then that she noticed the mother's first name on her bracelet matched that of Grayson's. Stunned by the coincidence, Kathy reviewed the hospital's discharge papers and found the birth date was also the same as Grayson's mom. She wrote, "My roommate and I looked at each other and wondered if we thought the same thing. Could they have the same mother?" Kathy sent her caseworker a message asking if it was possible, but they thought she was crazy. Determined that she wasn't far removed from the mark, Kathy tracked down and met the mom of the baby girl and confirmed her suspicions. The birth mom of her children, who was again pregnant, confirmed that she had one more child than the authorities knew, a little boy who didn't live with her. Kathy explained her she shared a striking similarity to Grayson, so she made the caseworker speak with the mom the next week. "He was cautious and thought this really could not be," Kathy wrote. "But shortly after the meeting, she called me out and said, 'Kathy, I think you're right. The story is crushing my heart and I can't believe it. But I'm 90% positive you're right and it's a miracle.' He later called back to say that she was 100% positive. Now, because they had just identified the mother's last name for a baby girl, relative of Grayson's conception. Katy, who was at the same time at the workplace, told how she started crying in the office center. What if baby girl had gone into a different family? She's been writing. We would never have found a mother for her or for Grayson. They would never have made the connection. I just couldn't believe the miracle that had happened. Hannah formally joined Katy's family on December 28 last year and now has another partner in crime that will be a part of his life forever. Katy's journey doesn't end there. As 13 months after the birth of Hannah, her and Grayson's birth mother welcomed another baby boy into this world that Katy plans to adopt in 2019. The Department of Education announced in 2014 that the number of adoptions in the United Kingdom had increased by 63% in the previous 3 years, from 3,100 in 2011 to 5,050 in 2014.
Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video in social networks. We'll be right back to you as fast as we can.